Hello my friends. Now in this video I will go a little bit more deeper in the topic of why to go as far as possible for local seasonal food, organic food. For example, when I used to live in Switzerland, close to the mountains, there was much more cold and snow and rain and cold weather. And before I used to live in Switzerland, I was in UK. There was a little bit more rain, but not so cold. So in UK, I used to eat a lot of raw food and fruits and a lot of juice, and it was okay. And we took from the organic farms close where we lived a lot of carrots. I did a lot of carrot juice, apples and whatever. But when we moved to Switzerland, it was quite cold because it was close to the Alp mountains in Bern, and it was almost 9 months winter. And when you eat a lot of cold, because fruits are giving cooling your body down, you know, fruits are normally ripe in summer, and when you eat a lot of fruits if it's cold and your body is cooling down, so it's not really healthy for your body. So we recognized it's not a good thing to stay in that climate on raw food. So in Switzerland there was a lot of greens. We eat a lot of greens and even wild herbs. You know, I made juice or salads with wild herbs, because you can even eat most of the wild herbs. You have just to check out and inform which one you can eat, you know. And even if you start a new diet, I recommend to check out with your doctor or practitioner before you start anything new. Yeah, everybody is for himself responsible. So I just give you these tips as educational advice, but you are for your own health and whatever responsible. Yeah. And so we eat a lot of like Brussels sprouts or leek or kale in Switzerland, and whatever was growing there in summer, when there was the local organic farms had a lot of carrots, tomatoes and apples. Of course, then we eat that. But in winter we eat as much as possible what was growing there in winter time. And for example, when we moved from Switzerland to South France, in summer there was a lot of melons growing in South France, all variation of melons and other fruits. So we made a lot of juices with that, or we eat them directly. And also when it was winter there, so we eat what was growing as far as possible. Again, what was growing in winter. So this is my idea. And also, for example, when I recognized I needed heavy grounding food when I wanted to go in the city, because in cities a lot of pollution, and when you do fasting or eating a lot of raw foods, you are very open and you can smell much more, and you are much more sensitive for every impression. So I used to eat much more nuts and seeds to have heavy, fat, rich, grounding food. This is a topic maybe I will go in another video deeper in that. So I hope you understand why I suggest to go as far as possible local and regional and seasonal and organic food.